Let's get straight to it. Number 10, American Red Cross CPR and First Aid Certification. The American Red Cross offers CPR, AED, and first aid training that's either free or close to it depending on your state and local chapter, and it takes a single afternoon to complete. Somebody collapses in front of you, and for the first 4 minutes, you are the entire medical system. No ambulance, no doctor, just you and whatever you actually know how to do with your hands. You learn chest compression rhythm, how to use an automated external defibrillator, and how to clear an airway. It's a hard requirement for jobs in childcare, coaching, lifeguarding, and personal training, and employers list it on job postings because liability insurance often demands it. Studies on bystander CPR consistently show it can double or triple someone's chance of survival before paramedics arrive. The certification card typically stays valid for 2 years before a quick refresher renews it. Number 9, OSHA 10-hour safety certification. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration built this course to cover workplace hazard recognition, fall protection, and electrical safety. Step onto almost any construction site in America without this card in your wallet, and there's a real chance the foreman sends you home before you touch a single tool. Official versions run through OSHA-authorized providers for a modest fee, usually under $30. Entire industries, construction, manufacturing, warehousing, treat this card as a baseline requirement before you're even allowed to apply. Construction remains one of the deadliest industries tracked by federal labor statistics every year, which is exactly why general contractors won't put an uncertified worker near heavy equipment. The card is small enough to fit in a wallet, but it functions almost like a union card in reverse. Number 8, ServSafe Food Handler Certification. Every restaurant, food truck, and school cafeteria in America runs on one invisible assumption, that the people touching your food actually know how to not poison you. Depending on your state, it's either free or available for a small fee, sometimes covered entirely by the employer. It's not glamorous, but it's a near-universal requirement across the entire food service industry. Health departments conduct surprise inspections specifically checking for this credential, and restaurants that fail can get shut down entirely. Some states actually require at least one certified food handler on staff during every single shift by law, meaning a restaurant literally cannot legally operate on a given night without one. Number 7, Meta Blueprint. Meta Blueprint is Meta's official education platform teaching how their advertising algorithm actually works: audience targeting, budget allocation, and creative testing. Here's the part most people get wrong. The training courses themselves are completely free, over 100 self-paced modules, but the actual certification exam that gives you the credential typically costs $99 to $150, except for the entry-level Digital Marketing Associate exam, which is free. Even so, the free training alone teaches you how to build a campaign that reaches exactly the right audience instead of wastefully blasting millions of people who were never going to buy anything. Small businesses desperately need this skill and usually can't afford a full marketing agency, which is exactly the gap freelancers fill after completing it. Freelancers who complete the training often list it directly in their pitch to small business owners, since it functions as a trust signal in a field where anyone can claim to no social media ads without ever proving it. Number 6, Cisco Networking Academy, Introduction to Cybersecurity. Cisco, one of the largest networking hardware companies in the world, offers a completely free introductory cybersecurity course through their Networking Academy platform. No prior experience required. Every company on Earth is currently being probed by someone trying to break in, and most of them don't have nearly enough people who understand how the attack actually works. You learn how data moves across a network, the basic anatomy of a cyber attack, and the fundamental vocabulary that separates someone who can hold a real conversation in a security interview from someone who can't. Cisco also issues a shareable digital badge upon completion, and recruiters actively searching for entry-level security talent treat that badge as a legitimate filter. Number 5, ISC2 Certified in Cybersecurity. In 2022, ISC2, one of the most respected cybersecurity certification bodies in the world, launched a free entry-level certification program, full training and exam at zero cost, as part of a goal to get 1 million new people into the field. It's a genuinely useful heads up if you're watching this now, though. That free program officially closed to new signups in May 2026 after hitting its 1 million milestone, and new candidates today pay the standard $199 exam fee. Still worth knowing about, because it covers real security principles, incident response basics, and network security fundamentals, the same foundational knowledge tested in far more expensive advanced certifications later. Entry-level cybersecurity roles routinely start above $70,000 a year, and ISC2 also administers the CSSP, one of the most respected advanced credentials in the entire security industry. So their name next to yours, even at entry level, carries real weight with hiring managers. Number 4, Salesforce Trailhead. Salesforce runs the customer relationship software behind an enormous share of the world's sales teams, and Trailhead is their free, gamified learning platform teaching you how to actually operate it. You earn badges by completing hands-on modules, building real dashboards, and managing customer data the exact way a Salesforce administrator would on the job. Companies hiring for this role aren't usually asking for a computer science degree. They're asking whether you can prove you know the platform. Certified Salesforce administrators commonly earn upwards of $80,000 a year, and the barrier to entry is a free account and a willingness to click through modules on your lunch break. Number 3, IBM SkillsBuild. IBM, one of the oldest and most established technology companies on the planet, runs a free education platform offering real credentials in artificial intelligence fundamentals, cloud computing, and data analysis, aimed specifically at people without a traditional tech background. Completing them gets you an actual IBM-branded digital credential you can post directly to a professional profile. For someone trying to break into the AI conversation without a computer science degree, having a recognizable enterprise name backing your foundational knowledge carries real weight, the same way a diploma from a known university does, except this one costs nothing. Number 2, Harvard CS50 through edX. Harvard University's introductory computer science course, taught on campus to actual Harvard undergraduates, is also available completely free online through edX, audited in full, every lecture, every problem set, the exact same curriculum. It's consistently ranked among the most popular online courses in the world, covering algorithms, data structures, and real programming fundamentals, not a simplified version built for marketing. You won't get the framed diploma without paying for the optional verified certificate, but you get the actual knowledge. Alumni of the free version have gone on to land real software jobs citing CS50 by name in interviews, because hiring managers in tech circles recognize the curriculum almost as readily as an actual Harvard transcript. Number 1, Bloomberg Market Concepts. Bloomberg Market Concepts is Bloomberg's free, self-paced training program teaching the actual fundamentals of economic indicators, currencies, fixed income, and equity markets, the exact same foundational curriculum used to onboard real incoming analysts at major financial institutions. Somewhere on a trading floor right now, someone is making decisions based on data streaming across a Bloomberg terminal, a system most people will never see the inside of, priced at tens of thousands of dollars a year for institutional access. It's roughly 8 hours of content, accessible free through Bloomberg's education portal or via university and library access. And at the end you get a certificate finance recruiters specifically recognize because it proves you already understand the language spoken inside the room before you've even walked through the door. It's become common enough on entry-level finance resumes that hiring managers specifically look for it as a signal, not because it replaces a finance degree, but because it proves you cared enough to learn the language on your own time. That's it for this video. More on the way. Subscribe to catch them.